Stampers, Kim from stampingandperfection.com. Welcome to my craft room. I wanted to share some new little goodies that Stampin' Up! Has available in their 2014-2015 annual catalog, and some of the things are just so cute. I just got my order today, and I just really quickly made this little card because I fell in love with this stamp set. This is called About the Label, and I fell in love with this. I love the mason jar. It's got an envelope. It's got this little gift bag, and then it's got a bunch of little sentiments in here. And these little sentiments are all different shapes, and the fun thing about those shapes, they coordinate with the little labels punch pack. There's one that's like it's like a little tiny postage stamp. You flip it over, see if you can see it better on the back. And then there's one that's like the little tiny label shape, like the label framelets. See that? Like that. And then there's one that's like a different shaped label. Like that. It's they're very cute. So it coordinates with the little labels punch pack. And I love, as soon as they say it coordinates with these punches or these framelets, I'm pretty much sold. So I also got, they also have two different designer series paper stacks. This one's called All A Bloom, and it's got all kinds of sweet floral images and polka dots and, you know, some fun patterns in them. These are two-sided papers. I believe they're 4.5 by 6.5. You get 48 sheets, and you get a variety of patterns. I love these little things. They're not tremendously expensive. You don't feel bad about cutting into them because it's not a big 12 by 12 sheet. So I picked this sheet that is this little pistachio pudding polka dot pattern, and it's this on the other side, which I also like, but I just really love the little polka dot pattern. I took a piece of Whisper White. This is cut at 3 inches by 6 inches. I scored and folded it at 3 inches, so I have a little 3 by 3 inch card which will fit in the small gift card envelopes. I like this shape this time of year because in May and June I feel like I have a lot of gifts, teacher gifts and you know, student gifts and wedding gifts and all kinds of things. Mother's Day, Father's Day, you name it. Graduation, there are a lot of events taking place. So I have cut this piece at 2 inches by 3 inches. Now on this card, I cut it at 1.5 by 3 inches. I just wanted to see what it looked like with a little bit more of the card covered. I stamped the gift bag image in strawberry slush, and then I used my framelets, and this is the third from the smallest framelets. I used that framelit on my Big Shot to cut out this shape, and then they have, Stampin' Up! Has, for all the in colors from last year, the 2013 to 2015, they have this thick baker's twine, which is like cord, and it's very soft. It's not fluffy like yarn, it's more like cord but soft, and it actually ties pretty easily. So this is the strawberry slush, so I thought, you know what, I'll make a little bow. So I'm going to put that bow with a glue dot right in the center of that little framelit that I made. And this one you can see I tied around and I tied it in a knot. Then I just put a couple of dimensionals on the back, and I am just keeping these simple, simple, simple. I want them to be quick and simple, that's the point. And then for my final touch, is I'm just going to attach, usually these little gift cards just get tossed away by the recipient. Then on this one, I used the little high label, and this is in basic gray. Punched it out with the little labels pack, and notice that I'm just using a little bit of Stampin' Dimensional, and I'm just going to put that on there. And I could add some, if I wanted to, I could add some rhinestones, or I haven't yet received or ordered they have, what do you call it, sequins and stuff that you could actually put on there too. So buttons, sequins, any kind of pearls, you know, embellishment. One little tip I wanted to give you for these little tiny labels, a whole dimensional is too much, but if you save the edges of your dimensional pieces and just snip them like this with your scissors, they're perfect on the back of these little tiny images. So how cute is that? So there you go. There is just a few little things available, and you can make some pretty quick little gift cards that are cute, and you won't feel bad if somebody just tosses it out when they're done, but they better not really, right? So check out my blog at stampingimperfection.com if you want to purchase supplies for these cards or any other paper crafting supplies. You can order them online at mystampingstore.com. And while you're checking out my blog, sign up for my newsletter. And a couple times a month I send out a newsletter with tips, tricks, tutorials, lots of card ideas, sometimes scrapbooking ideas, sometimes gift ideas. So, and you'll get first notice of online classes that I have and sales and things like that. So that's my mailing list at stampingimperfection.com. Thanks very much for watching.